operations will be at par with the position that is being advertised. And then people will compete, and in this case, there was competition. I think about more than 10 candidates were shortlisted, and that is how the process went. So even for young people and any other, I think what I want to say is that in government, we make it transparent. We make the process competitive, so that it is not a process where you just pick one person from nowhere. And those who meet the bill should be given the opportunity without any preference. And in this case, I can give you an example. I don't know any of the 3 candidates myself. I haven't met them anywhere. And I looked at the files. And there was nothing beyond the file and actually the process.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, of course, we know that Kenya has been, courting the EU market, especially when it comes to employment. And we have tried to get our people there, and that is one of the things that the Ministry of Labour is working towards. What exactly is, the criteria for some of the people within the country to come into the EU market so that we can reduce, some of our high unemployment rates?
Yeah, so Kenya just signed recently a legal labor migration agreement with Germany and one with Austria. And the idea is to be complementary to each other, because in Europe, the workforce is shrinking. You have an inverse age pyramid. So you have a very, very fast aging population, very few young people. And every year there are millions of Europeans exiting the job market and not enough young people to come into it. So this is the purpose of these 2 agreements. The idea is that, of course, we want people who can add value.
Right.
So there are language skills and technical skills. The sectors where there's most need in Europe is the care sector, because you have a lot of old people, right? So they need healthcare, they need nursing care. And the ICT sector. So engineers, digital experts, space engineers, etc. So very high tech specialists. So these are the key demands, but I saw the list of professions that are missing in Austria, and it's 100 different professions, including skiing instructors.
Well, I don't know how a Kenyan would learn that, considering we don't have a lot of winters here.
So in any case, the idea here is that Europe is helping technical and vocational colleges to make people ready to be able to be picked up by companies. And just 2 days ago, I was with the PS Diaspora, right. And we talked about linking a Kenyan job portal with a European existing job portal for job seekers. So we can have a direct link between the companies who are looking for people and people who are ready to go. But the EU has also a very, very big scholarship program, which allows people with a bachelor degree to get free scholarships, 100% funded, to the European Union in any subject area. And part of it is that you have a 1-year work experience afterwards.
Right.
So you can, if you wish, you can stay and work. And given the scarcity of human resources, if you're halfway good, you will be offered to a job afterwards in the company where you're working. So I think that's another golden way to get into the EU. But we are also saying, and that's why we are so much supporting the digitalization,